Hi everyone. So I wanted to come on here and show you how I have started investing in this account from 2019. And so just a matter of a few years, how this account has been growing with the purchase of mutual funds. So I will go through this graph that we see in front of us here, and I will start to show you where it went from $0 and where it went over time. So, and I will show you also a breakdown on this account and what it looks like from, within. So we could see that it was up here and then it was a big dip back in 2020. And that was when the pandemic was here and everything kind of went down. And then it started slowly rising here in May of 2020, and it started going up slowly. And as you could see, it shows, little dips, just like the stock market when the stock is starting to go up at that time. And as we could see, the returns here are going up over time with a few dips in between. Right here, there's a dip of negative 5%, down $556. So, and then we see it go back up by 2021. And this is passive investing, not having to be in the market every day trading accounts. This is just set it and forget it type of accounts that you can have. So I actually, will come down here and see how this chart, this graph is going. So I'm just trailing along with the graph to show you the results of where it's at. There it is, says its cumulative returns is 3007. And then in 2022, that is, and it was down 6%. So, but yeah, there's a lot of dips, but also there's a lot of ways that it rose with the cumulative returns, and that is the big picture of how much is being accumulated over time. And as looking at this graph, you could see clearly that this graph keeps rising year over year, which is very telling of how investing in an account and in a fund can accumulate over time. So if you're very hesitant about this, it does pay off in the long run. And if you could see clearly here, I started this in May 2019. So this is the year and these are the months. So May 19, September 19, it shows you it was at a zero. So I opened this account then and I wasn't investing really. If you could see here on the very top, it shows zero. So yeah, I just wanted to go through this breakdown and show you. This is the balances versus transaction. And this is just various amounts of money, net purchases and withdrawals that came out. So there was withdrawals out this account in which I sent the money out over to another brokerage that I have. So I did transfer some stocks that I was investing in this account. But as you could see, that it still goes up. So, well, let's just take a look at the breakdown of the performance details. So I'll just come to the bottom of this here details to show you from the inception in 2019 that we were looking at this account. So if you see here in 2019, you could see here that 2019 there was $0 in it and I only had $25 in it. So I did not really start investing in there up until, let's say, May. It was open with $25. It needed a $25 deposit or something at the time. I don't remember, to just open the account. In June, July, August, September, And then I had nothing inside really other than the $25. And if you could see here, this is how much is the total accumulation. So you could see it grew by 2 cents, and then it adds 2 cents, 25.02, and then it added 5 right here. So you could see even with $25, it was growing by how much? 5 cents. So it grew 25.12. So 7, 2, then 5, then 7, and then 5 again to 25.17. So all the way up to where it says here in September. So May, June, July, August, September, it grew by 2 cents, 5 cents, 4 cents. So this 25 became 25.21. So from $25 to 25.21. And that's with $0 after the $25 was deposited. So, and then I added this amount here, the 5, and then that accumulated with the 25. So it brought it straight to 5,025 with the, accumulation of the returns over time. And as we could see here, there's a $28 instead. But then look at that. I put another amount in there and it went up instead. Look at the amount they went up by just from adding a couple $1,000 in there. And then you could see that it went up $4 instead of cents. I now have dollars, and it accumulated, and this added to the amount that was in the account. And then as we go along, I started putting a deposit of 100, 200 in the account here and there. So you could see clearly here, 200, 201. So that money was accumulating. Now I was from $4, it went to $51. So that is compounding as the months go by. As you could see, this is still in 2019, it's still compounding. And then in 2020, I added some more. But because of the pandemic and the market was down, you could see here I added, but it was down by a little bit. So as we go along, I want you to see how consistent this amount is. It's just climbing. It climbs all the way up. It keeps climbing until here it went down. It took a hit. 2020 was not good in the stock market, so it did take a hit. And it came back up here in 2020 April by a lot. So, the the month over month, even you could see that what a big difference. It went from March to April when I was down. It came back, it started going back up in April 2020. And as we keep going up, we could see every month I was putting like $100 or more in the account. So if you look on here, you could see that I added 100 going, and the account was up by that much. So yes, it started to accumulate, and I guess nothing went in for September. I didn't have any contributions in September. The market was down, but my account was still positive in here. You could see. And then in October 2020, I did withdraw some stocks from this account and sent it to another brokerage. I transferred it. So you will see this negative sign here from the account. So you could see here, I did add 500 in November, in December, I took out another set of stock and sent it to the other brokerage that I have. And also January, same thing. I took out to send it to another brokerage. So I was down a little bit here, as you could see. But then I started the contributions continuously from then on. Just $100. What a big difference $100 can make. And look at the amount of, you could see here, accumulation as it went along. I think I had another withdrawal here with stocks. These are all stock withdrawals that I transferred to another brokerage. And we could see here, it just kept going up. So all that money came out and I was still up. So I just wanted to show you these. I did make deposits every month. And let me just go up a little bit more so you could see the very top of this page. This is every month for the last 3 years only that I did this account. And so you see beginning balance, the months beginning balance. These are the beginning balance, purchase and withdrawals. So this is what I'm purchasing and I have this set on automatic. All you need to do is set your account on automatic and it takes out 100 or 200, how much ever you set it to withdraw from your account to place in this brokerage. And this, I have this account through Vanguard. So you know, right here it says Vanguard Performance. This here you could see that it's actually in the positives, but if you look at the market gains and loss over time, you could see I have a lot of gains right here. Look at this big spike. I have a big gain here, cumulative returns. So just taking a look at the personal investment returns, you could see that it compounds over time and it's doing well. And the cumulative returns is the total of what I have in there plus whatever I have on a profit from just having this account open and all my returns that are coming into this account. And this is with me not trading or doing any work in it besides just having it, set it, forget it type of account this is. So I don't touch this account. I just set it with automatic deposits and it's just growing year over year. So I just wanted to come on here and show you this breakdown and that it is actually a great idea. If investing is a very difficult thing for you to do, it's just set it and forget it. So yeah, investment returns, you could see the date range, May 2019 to current. Today's date is on there. That's up to yesterday's date actually. So just taking a look at it, you could see that this is when there is a drop in the market also. But overall, this actually has been just, spiking from lows to highs to higher. So it is actually beneficial to have an account like this and just set it and forget it. Let the market do its thing. And then all your cumulative returns will look like this. See all of that green, all